Hi guys, Fozzie here, and welcome to another edition of Fozzie at Home. For this video today, I thought I'd review two movies that actually were suggested as a good idea of the worst father cliche. Both movies are bad just the same, but I'm really glad we could use this for this cliche. Now, one of the sequel I mentioned earlier, in another video that was like made despite its actor not returning, and another one was a prequel to an awesome movie that should have been good, and it was just offensive. First, let's look at the inspiration. I honestly don't think that when Bruce Almighty made money, they were instantly gonna have a sequel. And actually, Steve Carell was one of the funniest men, and Evan, who was actually went all the way to character there, could have been really good as a movie. But using the plot of building an ark, well, that it's not like that's the best that they can do after like having a guy be God. I mean, and the title alone doesn't even have a lot to do. I mean, by God, this is terrible. Of course, of course, though, but that's not even getting into how bad Evan is. Now, at first, I kind of could understand Evan. You know, he just wants to get like a promoter to help his family, and I'm fine with this. But but I really think though it's such a waste that when they decide like halfway through the movie that like he's just gonna put his career before his wife and kids. What? And he doesn't have much choice once he becomes Noah, which, while it's technically maybe what feels like 10 minutes into this movie, but I still do not even really get though it. I mean, the story itself honestly isn't even very good. Most of it is just him Evan growing a beard, an unshavable beard, and wearing a robe. Now, okay, at the beginning, on the other hand, with the success of Casper, they thought kids would want to know his origin story, and it actually could have been a good idea knowing about what the what the deal was. How, however, the whole plot had just been about Casper discovering his family and making other friend would have been good. But really, though, this guy's father is a total douchebag. He means first he punishes his kid for having what, as far as he knows, is an imagination. And then, like, he wants to bulldoze down the building that his teacher wants to save. And what's worse, as I'll get later, this movie had a lot of really good cast in it. My God, I was so angry I wouldn't even watch the last 5 minutes. So, with this water, too, well, as far as the inspiration, I'm going to say the Spirited Beginning was worse. I mean, at least Evan Almighty had the potential. Now, what about, the casting? Both of these movies had really wonderful casts, so I gotta go with which one is more the same to the people. Getting back to the stepfather, getting back to the line. So why did they give him a good? So casting him in this should have been good. It wasn't. It was an insult to Bruce Almighty altogether. Had it not been ever given a power, I wouldn't have said anything. And, I mean, a spirited beginning, even if it could, I think, afford a decent casting. I don't even like to play the father. The movie was good. I don't think that I don't think that anything good that I could say about it. I mean, the castle actually itself of this is pretty good, as it has a cast that says Ronnie Dangerfield, James Earl Jones, Lori Loughlin, and like the ghostly trio the uh, from the spirited beginning reprised their role. But like the casting, Steve Carell, I'm sorry, he was really good in Evan Almighty. He tries his best, but oh god. And yes, even as big a Morgan Freeman fan I am, no, he still did an awesome job as God. I'm not gonna lie. Evan Almighty wins the cast. Well, I mean, Evan Almighty is bad because, like, of how the whole Bruce Almighty was so good. Well, neither of these movies really have anything likable about it. I guess, like, if Evan Almighty maybe called Evan's Arc, it might have had a shot. Being called Evan Almighty is bad. It doesn't really make sense. Spirited beginning is really just nothing good about it, and it's pretty bad. So I'm gonna say that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Arrivederci.